Hey guys, what's going on? Hey, how you doing? It's a bit dark in here, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. Amazing light. Tiny video on this soon, but yeah, no, hang on. I'm sure you're wondering what's going on. What's the thing that I'm doing that has changed the game really and truly for me in my YouTube home studio. So just don't mind me. Don't mind me for a sec. Boom, boom, boom. What's going on? See, now you can see my stunning good looks. What's up, man? Oh, hey. If you have a home YouTube recording space, this could be anywhere. One of the things that you will need is lights. And we all know the drill with lights. You have to drag out the light stands, they're a pain in the butt, you gotta put them up, you gotta fiddle with plugs, switches, all of that jazz. This video is going to change all of that, and this video is all about making life easier for you guys, because if life is easier for you guys, then, well, you're going to be able to focus more on actually making the content that you want to make. And there is one little device that has really and truly made life so much easier for me. I'm talking about Wi-Fi sockets. Not just any Wi-Fi sockets. Now, you've got Google Home. You've got Google Assistant. Google Home works with Google Home. You have got Apple HomeKit. Either of these will do exactly what you want. In a nutshell, you probably know exactly what these can do, but do not get off of this video yet, because there's some really cool stuff coming. Now, here's the thing. You walk into your room, you can press a button on your phone, pop, pop, or maybe you have a remote control socket, pop, pop, lights go on when you want them. So I will always suggest in the last video, wall mount everything, right? Because stuff is up, it's off the floor, you don't have to drag anything around, but you don't really want to be like, oh, where's the switch for this? So that's where these Wi-Fi sockets come in big time. These HomeKit sockets, Google Home sockets, whatever you want. There's a million brands out there. Here's what I do with all of these. Besides having them on my phone and my home screen, I can turn them on and turn them off whatever way I want. Wouldn't advise doing that too much with kind of proper studio lights, and just in case they just go, you know, like, yeah, no. So that's option number one here. But what I want to do is not only make life so much easier for me, I'm going to control these via Siri, or if you've got Google Home, you can control them again. So I'm just essentially here, created a couple of scenes on this, and creating scenes in HomeKit or whatever in Google Assistant is very, very easy. You're simply pressing the plus symbol, add scene, give it a name, add accessories. So I'm going to go to my studio here, fill light, my hue light strip, key light, and the lamp, which is there. It's just for accent lighting. And then it's more or less done. I can include it in my favorites, and that's it. To see this in action, here's the one thing that you can do, is have your phone at hand, and if you've got Siri enabled, which I'm sure most of you do, because we all like to chat with Siri, right? Siri. Siri, you there?
No.
You just replied.
I'm not home. Go away.
But you just replied. Look, stop. I've got a question.
If you must.
Right, so you want to do the bit?
What's the bit?
You know.
Oh, the part where you rumble on forever talking about amazing music and a vast library of sound effects, but take loads of time to do it, so you can maybe increase the running time of the video.
What do you mean, rumble?
I mean you never shut up. Everyone watching needs to know that Epidemic Sound has a huge library of professionally produced, amazing sounding music that will fit any video. And they've over 90,000 sound effects, which include multiple varieties of farts.
Got it.
Oh, and one more thing. You never have to worry about copyright strikes when using music from Epidemic Sound.
Nailed it.
Thanks, Vic. Now go away and let me alone, or I'll set alarms for 3 a.m.
I've got a couple of different scenes set up, so I'm just going to turn everything off here first.
Okay.
All of my studio lights are now off. TV is still on, right? But whatever. Now, here's the thing. I come in here, I sit down, I'm ready to make a video, I've got pumped up. But I'm like, yeah! All I gotta do is either go to my scenes here, which are my favorite scenes, which is awesome recording, which we've just recorded, so I can hit that. Or I can just go awesome recording.
All set.
Boom, done, right? So that makes life so much easier So you never have to worry about dragging out gear. Now I know some of you are probably going, that was such an easy thing to do. Why didn't I think of that? And it's something that not all of us would think about, even though we all know about Wi-Fi sockets and HomeKit and controlling stuff with your phone. These are one of the things that sometimes you just forget. Now, I made a promise to myself when I was recording in that tiny little glorified ensuite, not even glorified, it's just an ensuite bathroom that we didn't put any of the plumbing fixtures in. I made a promise to myself that I would try and make life as easy as possible when it came to making YouTube videos. And that's one of the ways to do it. Like HomeKit sockets or Google Home sockets or just whatever you want to call them, they're not expensive. When I was recording in there, I used to go nuts. I used to go nuts. Simply because things took forever. I spent more time wrestling with lights, trying to fool them around the place, drag them here, drag them there. Even when I had this space, I had stuff on a light stand, which used to absolutely kill me to drag the lights out of there. I was like, okay, I can bring the lights out here. I've got to set them up. I've dragged cheap little tripods, put them up and plug them in. And there was cables everywhere. And it just got so frustrating that it affects your content. It really and truly affects your content. Want a full studio tour of this entire tiny YouTube studio setup? There's a video around here, is it there? Yeah, there's a video around here that's going to take you through this. And you'll see what you can not only do with a 10 by 8 room, yeah, 10 foot by 8 foot, but you're also going to get a whole bunch of hints and tips for your own recording setup, wherever that is. See you in the next one. Don't stop fighting for yourself.
Alarm set for 3 a.m. Ha 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 ha.